In the previous video, we learned how to do eye makeup for normal, close-set and deep-set eyes. This time we will look at another scheme for applying shadows using the example of evening eye makeup, Lilac Fog. This shadow application scheme is suitable for wide-set and normal-set eyes, and also for eyes whose eyelids have a fold, like our models. If your upper eyelids have exactly this structure, but your eyes are set close together, this eye makeup will need to be slightly changed. We'll tell you how to do this as we create the makeup. If you find it difficult to choose an eyeshadow application scheme that is right for you, please study the information on the Freya website, set out in the article, Doing Eye Makeup Correctly. You will find a link to the article in the description under this video. Let's skip preparing the face for applying makeup. We have already talked about how to apply foundation on your face in our previous videos. A link to a playlist with them will be placed in the description of this video. So, after we prime the eyelid with powder, we mask the dark circles under the eyes and dark pigmentation on the upper eyelid. Light lilac shadows are applied to the entire surface of the upper eyelid. We carefully shade the edges of the color spot to get a smooth transition from the shadows to the skin. If you have normal or close-set eyes, you can apply a small amount of white eyeshadow near the inner corners of your eyes. On the outer part of the moving eyelid we apply a more intense shade of lilac. Fallen particles of dry eyeshadow can be removed using a special fan makeup brush. The boundaries between shades of lilac are shaded so that the transition from one shade to another is smooth. Using shadows of a slightly muted shade of purple in the recess between the moving and fixed eyelids, we draw an arc. The same shadows are applied close to the eyelash line. And these same shadows darken the outer corner of the moving eyelid. For close-set eyes, both lines should extend from the outer corner of the eye to the middle of the lash line. We shade the border between dark and light shadows so that the dark color smoothly transitions into light. Light lilac shadows are applied to the middle of the moving eyelid. Shade the transition from one shade to another. Apply a small amount of white shadow under the eyebrow. As you already know from our previous video, this technique visually makes the eyebrow higher, and the place under the eyebrow seems more convex. Apply eyeliner to the upper eyelid with a black pencil from the inner corner of the eye to the outer corner. If you have close-set eyes, then the eyeliner of the upper eyelid should be done, departing from the inner corner of the eye 1/3 or 1/2 part of the length of the lash line. For normal and wide-set eyes, apply eyeliner to the entire length of the lower eyelid, from the outer corner of the eyes to the inner. For close-set eyes, eyeliner of the lower eyelid is done to 1/2, maximum 2/3 of the length. The eyeliner of the upper eyelid is shaded with a small elastic brush with a small amount of black shadow. We apply purple shadows close to the eyeliner line of the lower eyelid. Shade the transition from the eyeliner line to the shadows. We fix the makeup with powder. Why this is done was described in the video, eye makeup in golden brown tones for normal, close-set and deep-set eyes. You will find a link to it in the tips for this video and in the description. We do the eyebrow makeup by lightly running a black pencil over the hairs of the model's eyebrows to make them a little brighter. In this case, it will be unnecessary to fill in the eyebrows, since they are quite thick. Using a brush, we soften the pencil to make the eyebrows look more natural. All that remains is to apply eyelashes.